We're going to talk to one of our MEPs this morning. Mike Hookem has given us a ring this morning. Don't worry, I promise I will not raise Brexit, and I won't let him either. He wants to talk about the cruise terminal. Morning, Mike. Oops, let's see if we can find him. Wrong fader, my fault. Morning, Mike.
Good morning, BURNSY.
All right, no Brexit. That's the deal, all right?
I'm of the same opinion, kid.
Right, OK. You've got a view on the cruise terminal?
Yeah, I've followed this from the very beginning, since it was first muted. And I think, for some reason, the council's blindsided on this. Cruise terminals, cruise tourists coming into the city, they work on one thing, getting tourists in to go visit areas. That's why, that's what they want. That's their business plan. So we need this investment, and I want this investment for the city. I think it'd be a fantastic idea. But to put it where they're saying, obviously the Deep have come out in objection against this, but the people of Victoria Dock don't want it. There will be disruption. There will be everything going on, buses coming in, everything like that. They don't want it there. There is only one site, and I've done a video on this, putting the things forward for this, is St Andrews Dock, the west of Hull. Refurbish a rundown area, gives investment to that area. We've got a riverside deep sea, terminal there. We can get it into that area, refurbish that area. People then will visit Lincoln, they'll visit Leeds, they'll visit Beverley, and they will visit Hull Centre. This is the only place
but that's the council's worry. You heard Stephen Brady presumably this morning saying we've looked at it, but we think people will go out of town and there'll be no benefit to Hull.
But there will be, because you entice people into an area to come into Hull City Centre to visit the centre. But you can also get investment for this from the other areas of Yorkshire, and Lincolnshire to get tourists into those areas. We've all been on these cruises, going out into Amsterdam, somewhere like you go North Sea Ferries. It's been running for years. You go to Amsterdam, but there's other areas you can go to as well, and it's enticing people to come to Hull on the cruise. You can visit Hull, you can visit Beverley, you can visit Leeds, you can visit Lincoln. These are areas that people want to go, tourist areas.
Let me put this.
Again, let me put this side of the city.
All right. Let me put this to you. If it came down to one choice, and the council are fairly adamant, it seems that there is one choice. Would you rather lose the cruise terminal or have it outside the Deep?
Well, I just can't see it working outside the Deep because, as I say, because the traffic would be horrendous. There will be people on Victoria. Think of the residents that's gone to live there and where they're going to put it, Ben. Do you remember? There's an old age pension home right where they're going to put this thing. Right there. So what's it going to do to disrupt their lives? This is a completely ridiculous area to put it in. There is only one place, and I know there is businessmen that are looking at St Andrews to refurbish that and put some investment into there. It's an ideal spot. And when you look at this site, when you look at any site that you're going to put this into the river, you have to look 10 years in front, because how the tourists, the cruise ships works, they're looking at ships 10 years on, because ships are getting bigger. Mm-hmm. They get, so it's got to be in a river. It's got to be a river terminal. It's ideal for that. It's at the west side of the city. People can come in, they can travel into Hull, and they can easily travel to other areas. It's ideal. And why the council are not looking at this and blindsiding themselves, I have no idea.
Mike, thanks for your time this morning.